Good evening, everyone. In this video, I will discuss with you on the topic ant-helmintic drugs. First of all, I will discuss with you in this video various helminths and the infection caused by them one by one. And the next videos, I will discuss in two parts the anti-helminthic drugs, that is drugs used in the used to treat infections caused by helminths. So first of all, humans are the primary host for most of the helminthic infections. Most worms produce in human sexually by producing eggs and larvae. Most worms they produce in human sexually by producing the eggs and larvae. These pass out of body infect the secondary host. Means they sexually reproduce in the body of the humans and they form the eggs and larvae, and then these eggs and larvae, they infect the secondary host. Immature forms invade humans via skin. With these immature worms, like eggs or cyst or immature forms of worms, they can invade the human tissue or the GAT or this human tissue through the skin or through the GAT and mature to form adult forms. And in the GAT or when they penetrate the skin and they reach the body, they mature to form the adult worms. And these worms they have a characteristic tissue distribution. So now typically, types clinical worms live in a host alimentary canal. What are the types? The worms they live in the host alimentary canal. Worms or larvae live in other tissues of the host body like muscles, viscera, meninges, lungs, subcutaneous tissues. Now they live in the host alimentary canal and they can live in other tissues also, they can live in the muscles, viscera, meninges, lungs, subcutaneous tissues. So what are the intestinal worms? Intestinal roundworms can be named as Ascaris lumbricoids, which is also known as the intestinal roundworms are also known as the nematodes. And these can be classified as Ascaris lumbricoids, common roundworm, Antrobius vermicularis, which is pinworm, Trichuris trichuria, which is whipworm, Strongyloids stercoralis, which is threadworm, and Chylostoma duodenum, which is hookworm. So this is the Ascaris lumbricoids, which is the common roundworm. This is the Trichuris trichura, which is the whipworm. So alimentary canal, intestinal tapeworms. Tapeworms like cestodes. These are the uh, first I discussed with you about the roundworms. Now I discuss with you tapeworms, which are also known as the cestodes. These can be Taenia saginata, which get infected through the beef. Taenia solium, which get infected, the infection in the humans is caused by the from the pork, which contains the Taenia solium. Heminolepis nana, which is also known as the dwarf tapeworm. Dipholobothrium latum, which is known as the fish tapeworm. Humans become infected by eating raw or undercooked meat containing larvae of infected cattle or pig, which has encysted in the animal muscle tissue. Now, humans they become infected by eating raw or undercooked meat, means undercooked meat of the beef or pork or the fish, which contain the larva of infected cattle or pig, which contain the larva of infected cattle or pig, which has encysted in the animal muscle tissue. So this is the Trichuris trichura. Sorry. Now, cestodes, in some conditions, this larva may develop in humans, resulting cysticercosis. Now, this is the infection of the brain and the eye. The larva, it encysted in the muscles. It gets encysted in the muscle and viscera. And it can also reach the brain and eye, and it can cause the cysticercosis. In case of Hymenolapsus nana, both adult form and tapeworm can be present in the same host. In case of Diphyllobathrum latum infections, occurs by in case of Diphyllobathrum latum infections occurs by the eating raw or undercooked food. Now, in case of the Humanolepsis nana, adult form and the larva, they can be present in the same host. And bacterium infections, it occurs by eating raw or undercooked food. So this is the tapeworm. This is cysticercosis, which can be caused by the tapeworm. It infects the muscle, viscera, and brain and eye. Now, tissue tapeworms, these are trematodes, or these are also known as the flukes. Tissue tapeworms, these are known as the trematodes, and these are known as the flukes also. So, hematobium, Cystosoma japonicum, Cystosoma mannsoni. These are various trematodes which infect the body of the human host. These cause schistosomiasis, also cause bilharzia, means infection disease of the blood vessels. Means this is the infection of the blood vessels. Adult worms of both sex live and mate in veins or venules of the gut wall or the bladder. Means they can, these adult worms, they live and mate in veins or venules of the gut wall or the bladder, expand into the bladder or gut and produce inflammation of these organs. Means they can infect the gut wall or they can infect the bladder, and they, as they pass the bladder or gut, and they produce the inflammation of these organs, which can lead to hematuria also and loss of blood in species also, in feces also. So this is the trematodes, which are also known as flukes. Each hatch in water and develop into the miracidia, which is the first stage of larva of trematode, and further develop in the body of the snail. Means they further develop in the body of the snail, and the eggs they hatch in the water and develop in the miracidia, which enter to secondary host a particular species of snail, and this will infect the particular species of the snail. This is first stage of larva of trematode, and then where it develops into free swimming circaria. That is the final free swimming stage of the trematode, and these circaria are responsible for infecting the humans by penetrating through the skin. So Paragonimus western vinae is the lung fluke. It infects the lung, and it occurs by eating raw crab or fish. Larva move from the intestine to blood and settle in the lungs. Now, larva, it moves from the intestine to blood and settle in the lungs. Pylorchis sinensis is the liver fluid which infects the liver or the biliary tract. It will cause the necrosis of the biliary tract, which is caused by the eating raw fish or worm. So next is tissue roundworms. These are Trachinella spiralis and Dracunculus meginensis, which is also known as the guinea worm, which migrate from intestine to tissue of leg or foot and protrude out by making the ulcer. Means they will form the ulcer in the leg or the foot, and they infect the from the intestine. It reaches a tissue of leg of the foot, and it will protrude and it will make the ulcer. Now, filaria, it includes Vicharia bentha of the lower Onchocerera volvulus and Brugia meli. So this is the infection which is caused by the filaria. This is how the infection occurs. There is ulceration of the leg or the foot. This is the filariasis. This is elephantiasis caused by Vicharia or Brugia meli. It infects the lymphatic vessels, producing the elephantiasis. Now, filaria, Wucheria bentofti, Luolo, Onchocerca volvulus, and Brugia meli are the positive agents of filaria, and adult filaria live in the lymphatics and cause lymphadenitis, swelling of the limb, connective tissue, or mesentery of the host, and produce live embryos or microfilaria, which goes to bloodstream. Means they produce the live embryos or microfilaria, which goes to bloodstream. They are ingested by mosquitoes or similar insects. They develop to larvae in secondary host and pass to mouth parts of insect and re-injected to humans. So these adult filaria, they're ingested by the microfilaria or the live embryos, which are produced in the connective tissue or mesentery of the host. They will be ingested by the stomach, by the mosquitoes or similar insects, and these develop the larva to secondary host and pass to mouth parts of the insect and re-injected to the humans. Because they will pass to the mouth parts of the insect, the secondary stage, and then it will be re-injected to the humans. Hydrated tapeworm, which is also caused by Echinococcus species. These are cestodes primarily in canines, dogs, and sheep as intermediate host. So this is caused by the Echinococcus, and these are known as the cestodes. And these primary host is in the canines, such as dogs and sheep, is the intermediate host. Humans can act intermediate host in which larvae develop to hydrated cysts within tissue. Now, from the intermediate host, the worm it enters the humans, and in the humans it forms the larvae, and which develop into the hydrated cyst in the tissues. So this is the hydrated cyst. So this is the helminths causing the infecting the man. Like nematodes, which are the roundworms, these are tissue worms or intestinal human nematodes. In the tissue worms are the Brugia, Bucheria bancrofti, Brugia milai, loa oncocerca decunculus merinensis, which causes the filariasis, loiasis. Liver blindness is caused by oncocerca, and decun, decunculiasis is caused by decunculus merinensis. Intestinal human nematodes, these are Antrobius vermicularis, Ascaris lumbricoides, Trichuris tricura, Necator americanus, and Cyclostoma duodenus, Strongylides stercularis, and which is also Antrobius vermicularis is known as the threadworm, Ascaris lumbricoides is known as the roundworm, Trichuris tricura is known as the whipworm, Necator americanus is known as the corkworm, and Cyclostoma duodenus is also known as the hookworm, and Strongylides stercularis is known as the strongyloidosis. Trematodes are flukes. These are blood fluke, lung fluke, and intestinal or hepatic flukes. Lung flukes are cystosoma species, which causes cystosomiasis. Blood fluke, sorry, lung fluke are paragonimus species, which causes paragomiasis. Intestinal or hepatic flukes are Fasciola buscae, Fasciola hepatica, Chronorchis sinensis. So, next is tapeworms, intestinal worms, and larval tissue cyst. Tapeworms, these are Taenia saginata, which is the beef tapeworm, Taenia solium, which is the pork tapeworm, Diphyllobothrum latham, which is fish tapeworm, Haminolepsis nana is the dwarf tapeworm. Larval tissue cysts, these are Taenia solium, Echinococcus granulosus, which causes hydrated cysts, Echinococcus multilocaris, which causes hydrated cyst disease, and Spirometamanthina, which causes paragnosis. So, diseases caused are that in the lymphatics, there is filariasis development, Buncheria bancrofti, and Brugia millet, they infect the lymphatics, and then the clinical symptoms will be fever, lymphangitis, and elephantiasis. Loa, adult form is present in the subcutaneous tissue, and the microfilariae is present in the blood, and it causes urticaria. Onchocerca, it causes river blindness, disease of the eye, in which is subcutaneous nodule formation in the eye. It can be present in the skin or the eye, the microfilaria, and in the adult worm is present in the subcutaneous tissue. Mensonella perstans, it is adult tapeworm is present. The adult worm is present in the retroperitoneal part, and microfilaria is present in the blood, and it causes allergic eosinophilia. This is the Fasciola hepatica. That's all with the introduction part of the various diseases caused by various roundworms, tapeworms, flukes, liver flukes, uh, lung flukes, blood flukes, and tapeworms, and nematodes, and cystodes, and trematodes. I hope you liked this video and you understood this video. If you like this video and if this helpful to you, kindly subscribe to my YouTube channel. That is Dr. Nitika Pharmacology Discussion. Thank you. Be happy, be blessed, stay safe, happy learning. All the very best. Thank you.